Hello and welcome to installment 4. So I've gone ahead and rewired this up. I actually weighted this down while it was drying, which it's actually still doing. Funny me, I didn't bother to check how much wiring I had. I think I mentioned that yesterday. And I ended up having to use brown for the filament instead of black. And all the other colors are the same as they're supposed to be. One thing I ended up doing is I switched over to my red liquid tape. As I showed you yesterday, this stuff was just all down inside. I mean, it was cracked all the way down inside. So the wires are separate, and the rotten rubber that's sandwiched in there is not falling out. So I ended up switching to the red because my black now has gotten so thick that it was globbing on there, and I had to end up using a Q-tip to spread it around, and that just wasn't working out too well because I got big globs of it on there. So I switched back to the red, which looks like it's also globbed in there, but as you guys probably well know, when this stuff completely evaporates, it shrinks quite a bit. As this one is much drier than this one because I did this one a couple hours ago. So I'm ready to feed this back on through. I guess if that one's still a little soft, I should have put it in. The caps cleaned up just fine. In fact, they pretty much look new. No rust, except for there's my little solder friend. No rust on the inside either. No rust on here. The little brown line I saw, which I thought was rust, was actually dirt, which makes sense. So as soon as this dries up some more, I'm going to go ahead and clamp these back together. I see no reason to do anything else to this. After gluing, after soldering the wires on there, I did double check the continuity, or the ohms. It's all ohming out just as it's supposed to. In fact, I think, well, that's not true. Never mind. I was going to say this is the first transformer I've ever tested where everything tested perfect, and it actually didn't. The two main secondaries should ohm out to 1050, and they ohm out to like 998. So anyway, the other connections actually ohm out just right. Anyway, so I'm going to let that dry for a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this. I need to do a little more investigation on the switch because the guy that wired it up he definitely changed the wires. He just has it looped up here, which I thought was kind of silly because I would have just hooked the wire from here to here. It should connect up to, well, I have to investigate it some more. I've got the practice from the 4125. I also am going to take this off and see if there's any way I can unstick the stuck buttons. It kind of looks like they got jammed up on the bottom trying to come back and rode over the top of these. I don't know though. There's not really that much in there to go wrong. Anyway, I won't know until I take the switch off, so I will be back. Well, you're not going to know this, but I'll be back tomorrow. Welcome back. It's Saturday. Just to give you guys an update, this is back together completely. Nice and, well, it looks pretty new to me. Wiring's done. Showed you that already. Cleaned up the chassis. You know, the Evapo Rust stuff works pretty well, even though it wasn't rusty, it was just dirt. Although you do have to be careful because the label, well, these have significantly faded. Was able to get all the extra hide glue, obviously, because it got wet. off of the patent label. The chassis, as I said, cleaned up really well. This is, well, it's a shiny spot. It's where the, it's covered up by this hole on the chassis. So I guess that's what they look like when they were brand new. And let's see, what else have I done? Clean the rust off of the shield on the lamp. Clean that. Notice that Mr. Davis' phone number is now gone. The evapor rust did take off the pencil. I left the scratch marks, but took the pencil graphite off, and just going through this thing now. Need to just get moving on my rewiring. I have not received the tube socket yet, although it's not going to really stop me from doing this. So I'm also going to need to do an order from Just Radios because, well, I've now run myself out of 006 filter caps and film caps, and oh, I guess it's about time. I guess I have about $20 worth of stuff to buy. I'm also low on electrolytic caps. I've got nothing now between 4.7 and 22. And I've got some other restores coming up, obviously, so it's time. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys another update. I'm going to go ahead and save this, and I'll upload it. I hope you're all having a good weekend, and I will work on this some more tomorrow. Although it's just going to be in there rewiring and replacing components, I guess, as I go along. There's not too much wire in there. Another reason why I like the transformer sets, they don't seem to be quite as complicated inside as the series sets, from at least this era anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.